What's up, guys? This is rinoranchero with another Hunger Games gameplay commentary. This time I'm going to be playing the Poseidon kit, which gives you strength 2 when you're in water. However, your mobility is very limited, so you have to play your cards right and have to be very strategic in order to work it out with Poseidon. So I start right off the bat and I get a stone sword right when invincibility runs out and I start to hunt. My first fight's actually a really good fight. This guy really knows what he's doing. He's block hitting and hotkeying. But right here, I get a really nice combo on him, and with all my soups gone, I finally kill him. And now I'm chasing after this guy here, and I hope I can get some more mushrooms. I get that guy with just one shot from behind. I watch this chameleon kill this boxer, and I'm able to get a couple hits on him. And when he starts to run away, I charge forward and kill him. And then there's one person left who I end up killing. And now I have a lot of stew from those people, and I'm able to continue on. I find this fireman who continues to put down lava and setting me on fire over and over. I get safety in the water, and then right here, when they don't have their lava bucket anymore, I'm able to get a nice combo on them and kill them. So that is a very critical kill because now I have my own bucket. And as a Poseidon, I now have a transferable source of water, which is really going to help me. Right here, I put down my water bucket, which really wasn't a good idea because that guy only had a stone sword and no armor, and I could have just killed him normally, but instead, I caused him to run away. That guy I just killed in 2 shots, and now they're in disguise as a chicken, but I get a good combo on him right there, and I do kill him. So, continuing on, the guy that I did kill had 2 iron ore. So that's going to be very useful because I'm going to be able to make an iron sword, which really gives you a good advantage. So, going through, I mine the iron and grab everything I need, and I continue to hunt again. And my compass is pointing towards a person who runs over to a person who I assume is their teammate. But he only has a wooden sword, and this person here only has a wooden sword too, so I finish him off right there. And so now I'm doing pretty well. I have about a stack of each mushrooms and more than a stack of bowls, so I'm going to be doing really well in that department. So this is actually a stomper up here, but I come down on them and kill them, which is pretty ironic that I stomped on a stomper. And continuing on, my compass is now pointing towards someone named Base Pilot, who I understand is underground. So I start to dig down, and I dig straight down, which I don't advise, but I sometimes just get excited and I want to dig straight down to people to surprise them. And I find his little tunnel, and I realize that he has already started to pillar back up to the surface. So dangerously, as I'm towering up, I'm breaking the blocks directly above me, and I end up breaking the block that he's standing on. So he falls right down, and with my iron sword, I'm able to kill him. And so that is really useful and good. So now I have 11 kills, and he had 5 ore on him, which I decide that I am going to smelt, but I'm not going to craft anything with that iron just yet, because I might get it. My next kill might, give me some more iron, which I can make a chest plate with, but I don't think it's worth it to make boots at this point. So I just hold on to the ingots, and I go down, and I find a person, I believe in full iron, right here, who's a berserker. And they don't kill that zombie, because they figure since I have no armor that I'm going to be an easy kill. I put down the water bucket, and get a couple of shots on them with strength 2. They back up in soup, as you can see right there, and continue to hit them. And I don't see this creeper who blows up and brings me down to just 3 hearts. And I have to get some soups back in my hotbar, and I'm able to get a couple of them. I get another shot on him with strength 2. A zombie hits him, and then the very next shot ends their life. So that is probably the biggest kill of the game because I went from having no armor to having full iron. So I eat some food that I've got. My inventory is looking really nice. I like to keep a stack of dirt, stack of cobble, stack of wood because you never know when you're going to have to tower up. And so that's a good tip there. Now I'm digging down to this guy named Killer, who's actually AFK, it seems. So I just hit him about 4 times and he dies. It's probably as easy of a kill as you're going to get, but he didn't have anything anyway. So now I'm in the top 9, and the feast is going to be announced in just 2 minutes. I see a guy in full iron over here. I put down the water bucket, but he understands that I'm a Poseidon. So he actually puts a dirt block in his hand and cuts off my water source, which is pretty tactical on his part. And then he puts down a lava bucket, so I decide to run away and get some more water. And I get out of the water, and I start to charge at him here, and right as I put down the water bucket, he puts down a lava bucket, which turns it into obsidian, and so I decide to just charge at him and start fighting him normally, and I'm hitting him, and he starts to back up, and that's when I get my advantage, comboing, and I kill him. And that is a good PvP strategy. The second someone starts to back up, that's when you need to sprint, because you can really get a good combo on him and usually finish him off. So I think about hunting the next person on my compass, but when I see that the feast is going to be announced in just 10 seconds, I know that I need to be there first because I have a plan to secure the feast to myself. What I do is I make a 3x1 water source, an infinite water source, and I just keep traveling to and from the source, and I just keep putting water around the outside of the feast. The idea is that if anyone comes to the feast, I'll be able to knock them back with strength 2, and I'll pretty much have the feast to myself, and I'll have a great advantage. That is actually the main reason why I wanted to play Poseidon, because of being able to do this at the feast. So now there's two guys over there fighting. One of them's a stomper who just logged for some reason, and the other one I don't know what kit they are, but they're fighting back and forth, and I'm watching them from the safety of the platform, and I notice that the guy who gets the kill is a Poseidon, the hostile one. So he keeps trying to come in to fight me, but since I have the advantage of being on the ground, I can keep hitting him, and I am able to get through the feast and get a diamond chestplate, diamond leggings, and diamond boots here. Now I feel much more confident because we both have strength 2, but I have more armor, and so when he comes in here, he puts down another water bucket, actually, I believe right there. And so I'm able to get onto the chests, and right when he opens up a chest is when I take advantage, and I get a really nice combo on him and kill him right there. So now I have the entire feast to myself as a Poseidon. I'm able to get full diamond armor, TNT, flint and steel, plenty of food, a bow, and plenty of arrows and potions. This is just one of the best feasts you can ask for. I put TNT on the feast and blow it up, but the water kind of subdues the explosion, so it's not as exciting as I wanted it to be. And in fact, some of the chests survived. The only thing that really survived that's worth anything is diamond boots, but I figure no one's going to come back here anyway. Anyway, now I'm off to track the last two people, and I decide to make an iron pickaxe because I have a lot of extra iron, and while I'm making it, the person Chicken Horse gets killed by a monster, and so now there's only one person left in the game, Abac, and they're in the jungle, which is always a very annoying place to have to try to track someone. At first I check to see if they're up in the treetops, and they're not, so then I know for sure that they must be underground, and so once my compass starts to turn around, that is when I start to dig carefully downwards to get to them. But as I'm digging, I start to hear them digging, and I start to hear them towering a little bit, and I get a little concerned, so I tower back out, and I switch back to my compass, and I go away so that I can get him back on my compass. And once I do, I go back to where he was, and I dig quickly and carefully straight down, and this is where I dig right into his tunnel, and when I get down to him, he dumps lava on me, but I keep hitting him anyway. With diamond armor, it's not doing that much damage, and right there, I get the kill. And I am covered in lava and stuck in lava, but I have won. And that is it, folks, with Poseidon. Very, very fun kit. Underrated kit, but it can be very fun if you know how to use it. Here is the stats page. 16 kills with Poseidon. Very, very fun game. And that is the end of the commentary. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. And I hope you guys have a great day. Goodbye.